too funny. Somebody was commenting on, well, I won't, there's a bunch of comments there. I won't bother for the safety of the, well, some people like, you don't want anything to do with this story. Either you believe me, and you know I'm taunting demon horrors and the main witness and all these things. Well, and your chicken shits, pretty much. You're not going to do anything even if you believed it. Well, no, because, like, look what they do to single mothers here for donating $20 to the trucker convoy. So, like, you're going to help me and you care about the spearhead? Fuck no. All right? So, like, I get it. Or you think I'm crazy or whatever, but... Or you just, well, you know, you could be a bunch of shit. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, 7 years... well, you might as well say the first Sun pulsing was September 23rd, 2018, but... No, in commenting to this person, I was talking about the plainless trails thing. Well, just whatever. It had to do with the comment, and I was explaining about stuff, about how Queen Girl backed me up on this one. So I went to get the link for her video, and then I noticed they changed the date. All right, they changed the date, so... And I got thinking, well, they changed the date on mine, or would they change the date on, like, Swaru? Because I said in the comment, I mean, how hard, if it's the Federation that we speculate is taking over Swaru's account, then how hard would it be for YouTube to change the thing? But here's the thing. I went to Gosha's thing for the transcript, and it says October 9th. So, not to say... they couldn't go and change that on hers, but that would mean they'd have to go and hack her website and change it on YouTube. But that's when this video was done. So they must have changed my date, because look what it says, October 15th. Right? So she literally done this video, I think it was 2 days, and I might have to go back and check the screenshots now, because, well, the original video actually was, well, you'd have to go back, when was it? 2021, I think. But this channel was open well after that. I think I had the account, but I didn't start uploading videos to it. This is one of my first videos here on this channel, like my 6th channel. But, like, the timestamp of the actual event when this happened was 2021. Now, she did this 2 days originally after I uploaded it to YouTube, which is not the exact time of the actual event, right? So this is saying October 15th now. So if I go back, it's probably October 7th, because it's saying her follow-up, where she basically put the... Hold on a second. Well, it's right in this timestamp. So the 4 planes and the drone, all right? So, what does it say here? So it would be easier for them to change. Well, I don't remember. I'd have to go back on the screen caps, and hopefully I've got it, because I've mentioned this millions of times, right? She basically in here backs up, like, the heavy stuff is done by the Federation, and then she got like 10 strikes, not strikes, but it was a copyright issue, because she uses a lot of, like, copyright royalty-free pictures and stuff to do her videos, because they can't use real pictures and voice. I mean, like, it's their face, but they can't show and use real voice, right? Like Cosmic Agency's got some better pictures of Yazzie that looks like her. And they've explained millions of times, too, the Federation has filters. So they've tried to sneak shit through, but it always gets changed by the Federation, right? So, now when I say it wouldn't be hard for them to hack this, well, they changed all the original White Love videos now. I'm just noticing something here on this phone. It's got lines blinking on the bottom. Where's that other phone? I just noticed this. The hell? Oh, you know what? That's probably coming from the computer. Yeah, it is. Yeah, all right. No, I thought this thing scanning me was. I got all the camera holes taped over and everything, but no. Every version of the original White Love video now has the Herod added and an extra Solomon, and then there's other parts of it that have been changed too. And like I explained in the comments, they're taking links out of the PDFs now. The Ohio 10 Commandments thing say. Well, who knows what else they're changing? Like I've said to Laura Eisenhower how many times. Can you confirm how many pages you got on here? Because like how hard would it be for them to take shit out on a shareable Google Drive link, right? The blue skin one on the library wall, they've changed that twice now to invalidate me, right? So, but no, it would be most definitely easier for you to change the date on mine than for you to risk getting caught hacking this. But this is what the transcript's saying, right? October 9th. But I know damn well I posted this, and then she did the follow-up 2 days later. Basically backing me up, and like, well, go back and look. She says right in a video about a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, YouTube nailed me on 10 videos. So she would do Spanish and English, so like one day English, one day Spanish. So it must have been 5 videos where she used some. And you know, they would set it up that way. They'd have these like free stock places that say that you could use it royalty free, but if you didn't check the fine print, and they know certain people are like us will use those down the line, and it's their excuse to come in and say, well, we're going to make you remove all this, you've got to strike. Meanwhile, the vague fine print, you know, it says royalty free at the top or whatever, you can use, fair use, whatever. So that's what they nailed her on, like his punishment not long after. Setting the stage, because that's what they did with my last channel, my 6th channel. It was all like, people would complain, I guess, because I'd be getting complaints about bullying. So this isn't affecting your channel, it's not a strike, but you've been given a warning for... So, in the months leading up to the loss of my channel, basically, I was getting like these warnings, you know, once a week, 2-3 weeks, but I got like 10 of them leading right up to them canceling my channel, right? So like this thing I've explained a million times, the drone ship, everything that happened here, what you're seeing here, the plasma shield's pretty much burning the atmosphere, right? So I explained, oh yeah, I could just put the original video in more than anything, rather than wasting data here. This isn't a lens flare, so if you know about like lens flares, they'll always move contrary to the light source, right? So if my camera is moving this way, the flare will move the other way. But you can see this thing is interacting and it's moving in ways like it's contrary to my camera. It's not even matching the camera at certain points here. So for like and Gosha's explained about in the interstellar travel series she's got, all the technical breakdown of how their ships work. The Tigans have explained too about their drone ships. They're like 110 centimeters with a 0-point reactor, basically the size of a baseball. So you can imagine at that elevation. Well, wait a minute. Where's the planes again? right. Well, no, I explained. This was all set up off exit 133 up the way from 141 Parkview. Say 141's the womb, the man 6, your Merkaba, your Star of David. It's been ripped off by a bunch of pedo demon fake who's right. Well, yeah, it's your Merkaba light field. The perfect balance Christ did is the 2 triangles, the one on top, the 6-pointed star, right? So, but yeah, the 33 degree set this up because I was, at the time, fighting nonstop with what? A flat earther. Okay? So you're not going to tell me a local sun is between these planes and our Earth, Mother, casting shadow up. No, it's called curvature, right? Well, no, because if you know where Alberta is, 3,000 kilometers away, and you've seen where the sun was over here, and I put the pictures out there, literally these things are flying directly out of the sun into a perfect circle. which was at a lower elevation below me. And why you would say? Well, because like for them to line this up, well, at that exit in that time, with the time and date right in there, 141133, right in the friggin' time stamp and date, right off exit 133 up the way from 141 Park, you say. So the 141 is the man, our mother, womb, our gods, little god, all little gods, no big deal. Like that in due time, John 14:12 line, like even the all high Jeebus lie said you could do better, so give it a try. Why not? But yeah, no big deal. Little Sophia can do 10 times more than the Jeebus lie that said you could do better could. So yeah, give it a try for sure. But watch this. Watch how my camera's moving, and then watch how this drone here is moving. Well, I guess maybe my candle's screwing that up. And it's only in 720 now. The original is 1080. But you're not going to convince me that's a lens flare. It's not matching the movements of my camera. All right. So when you figure the altitude, now you could say, that's only a meter drone. Well, it's cloaked. It's cloaked, all right? So if it's cloaked and the plasma shields are on, that's the atmosphere burning. No big deal, right? Yeah, anyways, I've said enough. But yeah, you guys went and changed that now. I better turn that back, or you're going to take my music and put it in HD and screw me there. Well, no, you do that all the time. If I'm not careful, like I can't even go and lie down and listen to music in the background. You know how many times? Oh, 133. Imagine. I'm going to like that just because 13. Oh, we're just talking about all things 13 and the comments there. And funny, I was working right on this. Right. Another thing, the playlist trails, 1825, YouTube minus is a second. You gotta love the timing of this, eh? Well, didn't Queen Girl do the 1826? We already talked about that in the cryptic comms, right? Put this to full. Well, I haven't finished this. I was gonna do a video too for Miss G's cabal thing, but you know what? They probably wouldn't even allow it to get to her, and even if they did, who knows, right? And have a video like ready instantly. Like I get up in the morning, I'm like, what? The whole I don't want your money thing. When I told this creature here to pay Queen Girl because she's got a special diet. I was just thinking that last night. Right. I tell you about the whole Chalk 224. Right. Minerva, Jupiter, like she basically said in the one video here about the Engans. Now I joked all the time about the Azus. All right, well, no, it's just fat fingers. My computer, like, right? Well, that's just Quinky Dinky too, eh? 133 and 223, right in the fucking Jamacho, right? Wardrobe thing too, but that would be kind of weird. Yeah, the war. Another 1303, just because I had a thought. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. Let's just say the wardrobe changed. All right, okay? Yeah. The Spanish translation of it was 1303. But yeah, the extra seconds, eh? Well, I just noticed it. That's all my point is there. And another 444. Okay. Who cares? You know, I've been sitting on this one for a while, and I was just going to finish it. It's another longer one here. Let's get to the point now where I'm just going to go with White Love's thing, you know. And they shall be taken from here, he said. Well, no, man, like, nobody seems to, like, I mean, you've got so many psyops out there. And, like, it's not like anybody gives a shit about the spearhead here, you know. But, yeah. Good job, though, whoever changing the dates on that. I got to really find those screen caps, man. Because if I can prove that you've changed the dates now, you know what? I don't even think it would matter. You know, I've said for the longest time, even if the Taigetans put their full pictures and real voice, and most people are still never going to believe it. Like, it's, like, I mean, even the playlist trails thing, I'm explaining to people, these flat earthers, I said, you're not going to convince me that sun is between those plains and Earth, okay? Because Alberta is like 3,000 kilometers from that location. right? You know what that would mean? Alberta would be burnt to a crisp. Right, okay? So what it's called is curvature. Because the sun's setting at that time of the day, right? It's casting shadow up. Well, and it's funny too, I'm fighting with a flat earther for weeks before that stunt was pulled off. Almost as if to say, these guys are idiots. Well, not me, buddy. The flat earther, right? I wonder wonder what it would cost in fuel to set that shit up, I wonder. Right. We need 4 planes flying into a perfect circle at this time and date. Don't be late. Right. Yeah. On this, well, who cares, right? Who cares?
There is a wolf howling at the moon. Spirits dance along with his soul. It's time to heal the wound.
Sir, darkness is within. Stay safe, sir. Darkness is within. Now time to flee. Stay safe, sir. Stay safe, sir. Stay safe, sir. Darkness is within. I'm still looking for PC Whitney James. Anybody see PC Whitney James? Yeah, the OPP, they know me. Truth for 7generations.ca. Maybe you'll learn some things.
In the dark, hidden right on the
Still looking for PC Whitney James, sir. Be careful. You're driving way too fast, sir. Well, no, you're the OPP. You could do that, I guess. Shouldn't you have your lights on when it's clean so quickly? We're still looking for PC James, sir. Stay safe, OPP. Why do they always run away from me like that? It's called plausible deniability. That's why.
so much there is yet of all the colors that
And yeah, the numerology of Karna is 666. I wouldn't lie. Still looking for PC Whitney James at the OPP. He who stands alone's got some business on ongoing genocide in Canada. Why did that officer flee so quickly? Why? What did I do, sir?
I wanna dream, leave me to dream.
teenage crystallized. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Dreams. Silly to have dreams, queen girl, we know. Follow heathens. Whatever. Your hue stands alone, buddy. Just sit in your corner in limbo another day. Pretend it all the way. Yeah.
Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. So welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You love another psychopath sitting next to you. You love another murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You laugh some weird people sitting next to you. You think how did I get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends wait for them to ask you who you know. Please all my Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away.